Okay, so I did my eyes and told you all about the things. And now I need to do the rest of my face. And this is a kind of a weird angle. I have you kind of, you're being held up by a bottle of toner. And it's not tall enough. So, yeah. And I want you to understand, this isn't me being dramatic. Not by a long shot. This is about holding people accountable. Something that I do. And if I'm going to do it, I expect it from other people. And I struggle because at this point, literally, I didn't realize that was on there. Literally, my insurance company, my insurance company, they are at fault. The police report determined that. So you can't, reconstruction of the accident, you can't blame you to blame us because we didn't do anything to keep from being hit is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. And I'm sorry, I have to get this out of my head, because it's ridiculous. Who we look, there's nothing but a vehicle way down the road, way down the road. We have enough time to pull out and either turn into our driveway or pull off onto the side of the road like we do every other day of the year for 14 years. We had ample time. There was space. Because the oncoming traffic is slowing down by law. It's supposed to be to 25 from 35. It's not, 35 is not that fast. 35 would not have totaled my car. And if somebody wants to say, well, maybe there was no, there wasn't. There wasn't. I kept that car in the garage until I brought my Cadillac home. And for me, this is why when situations happen and I'm at fault, that I try to make it better and make it right. Because that's what should happen. They seem to forget that we were on scene. I have what my cameras recorded. I can get what the neighbors' cameras recorded. The only reason why I opted not to, and even before we called to have them come and get it, Tom started showing me the damages, the that I had, the underneath that I hadn't seen. People, if we are raising a generation, and these girls are younger than my daughter, if we are raising a generation that will lie at the drop of a hat and double down on that lie, we got a big problem. Yes, we do. Now, whether I post this or not is up for debate. Am I getting my emotions and my feelings out? Mm-hmm. Is this going to be the only time that I do this? Mm-mm. I told the adjuster yesterday, I said, I'm going to get real down in the trenches, so to speak, with you. I'm going to tell you real. Over the weekend, I had to bury my cousin, someone who loved my car almost as much as I did. All of my other cousins had their blue vehicles or with their UK flags or just their UK flags and to honor my cousin. I couldn't. I didn't even have the option of bringing my pretty blue car, which is what I would have driven, my car. I take the Cadillac on some trips, but that would have been an Avenger trip. Purposely for her. So, in this, and which at this point we have become extremely, we're just kind of at an impasse. The other insurance company has spoken. My neighbor has this insurance company, and she herself said they are not good. The night of the accident, when my husband came in, while I had Mayor outside having 57 nervous breakdowns, watching them clean up the carnage in front of my house, there's still pieces of cars in front of the house. Still. While while watching this, I guess it comes down to it's hard to forgive somebody that isn't sorry for what they did. And I guess that's where my struggle begins and ends, is that I'm trying very hard to completely forgive and move past this situation. And I'm getting caught on that, they didn't even apologize. They won't take accountability. And it's not that that holds, well, I guess it is. It holds my healing up to a degree. And it holds a measure of being able to forgive them. I will. But at this current moment, I haven't completely. At the onset of this, I said, young girls, bad choices. I've been young and dumb, and I made bad choices. And I still can't believe. See, it's different when you voluntarily, we gifted a car to someone in need. There was a sense of sadness when it left. But also, more than that, there was a sense of knowing that we helped someone. We have traded in vehicles before. And while there's a sense of sadness when you trade that car in, there's that happy part. Because you're getting another vehicle and you're choosing to let go of that old vehicle. And I'm having a hard time. I've had a hard time letting go of this all the time. I'm going to be done. I'm not doing myself any favors at this point. I'm going to be done.